It wasn't just a flying saucer. This ship, made of billions of nanobots, could change shape to meet the needs of its task, and with the right pilot, could warp space and time. Somehow, it was linked to my DNA, and I was one of the few people or beings who could pilot it. It was my destiny.
You, Wild Rose, have the key. Your temporal craft transcends time. Only you can retrieve the extinct samples we need to cure our kind and save our dying species. We can no longer have offspring, and cloning is a problem with duplicate fading, as each copy loses information until it can sustain life no longer. The cure has saved us, but we cannot create new life. Can you help us? We need viable DNA from a compatible living species such as yourself, unless there is another way. In your travels, have you come across anyone who may have the answers we seek? Perhaps your friends Apollo and Zeus. Their kind is known to possess great knowledge from across time, and the temporal agents leave them and their friends alone.
Seek the chests of treasure from your past, our future, the wild men and women who sailed the azure seas of a distant land, Wild Rose. Only then can you help your alien friends, and their species will flourish again. We have seen this, the oracles have spoken.
I need a ship and a crew to find treasure. Riches await those who join me. I have coin from ancient Greece as proof, and much more will be found. I know where it is hidden. Who is with me? I promise more gold and jewels and ancient artifacts. You will be able to retire or buy bigger and better ships and cannons.
Treasure, you say? Riches enough to drown a man? We're in. If what you say is true, then I and my crew are at your disposal, Wild Rose. But if you lie to us and we find nothing, we will be very disappointed in you, little girl. You won't like that. That is my promise to you.
This is it, the answer to the saucer aliens' problems and their survival. This fungus will repair their DNA, and they'll be able to have children again. Wild Rose remembers the chief alien scientist's words. They had been tricked as a species by others. In just a few decades, they had been convinced to ingest fluorides, artificial sugars, and genetically altered plants that produced more food, but didn't have the essential nutrients to sustain them. It had left them sterile and dying from nerve diseases. There were other races that had disguised themselves and taken over their ruling class and entertainers in order to destroy them from within. They didn't know it was happening until it was nearly too late. Humanity, and Wild Rose in particular, had saved them. My destiny is out there, among the stars. I will seek out more answers, discover new truths. I will defend the helpless, aid the sick, house the homeless, and do all I can to make this universe a better place for all living things.